Bobby, like, yo, Bobby, you have to go to garden and get me a general towel, Bobby.
So unless you've been living under a rock for the last 6 months, then you'll no doubt have heard about this girl, Bobbi Althoff.
What you doing, son? Nothing. Just chilling.
Bobbi is a 26-year-old podcaster and influencer who became popular late 2023 when she seemingly blew up out of nowhere and hit the scene with her interview with Rick Glassman, who apparently was her neighbor and after a little begging from Bobbi, decided to do her podcast.
I didn't want to be late,
So you made it at home?
so I made it at home. Had I known how late you would be, I would have probably stopped and picked up a better coffee, but I made this at home.
You're judging me for pumping before I came.
Yeah.
I sat in 2 hours of traffic to be here with you today, Rick.
Did you pump in the parking lot or did you pump while you were driving?
While I was driving, I had to pour the milk into the bags, though. In
So
the parking
how
lot.
would that make you late?
I had to pour the milk into the bags in the parking lot. And
It took 10 minutes?
Yes. That took precisely 10 minutes. I filmed myself doing it.
Show me.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
I'm saying mm-hmm as in right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes.
Show me.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
But more than this interview, it would be her next one with Funny Marco that would really put her on the map and begin to push her name into the forefront.
Do you hear my daughter crying in the background?
Oh, you got kids?
I do.
How old are you?
25.
Oh,
Do you have kids?
I think so.
You think so? What do you mean?
I mean, they haven't been old enough to tell me if I'm their daddy or not.
You haven't taken a test to find out if you're the dad?
I just believe that's just false information. Until the baby come out and be like, you're my daddy. I'm like, okay, now I'm your puppy.
Okay, so you don't have any kids that you want to take ownership
I
of
got
right now?
one,
One. How old is your kid?
9. And I got another one, but I'm waiting until she start talking.
How old is she right now?
4 months.
You have a minute before you have to take ownership of her.
With her dry sense of humor, people really seem to take to it, and the dynamic between her seemingly whitewashed personality in conjunction with the guests that she would have, which were mostly rappers, I'm sure you can see the difference. Of course, after this interview, her guests would exponentially spike in popularity as her next guest was one of, if not the biggest name in hip-hop and frankly all of music in general today, Mr. Drizzy Drake Rogers himself. Throwback. See, I am a real fan. I promise.
Yeah.
My hair tied back. My hair is tied back, sorry. And I have no makeup on.
I see. I get where you went. I understand the journey you were trying to go on with that. Clearly, like, you
Does that make
obviously,
you feel any type of way?
well, I mean, you look great, but I feel like you're just kind of like forcing like a rap,
Forcing a rap?
forcing like kind of like for us to like meet in the middle on some like rap metaphor,
Okay.
but because it's written on your hand.
Would you spin by me?
Spin by you?
Would you spin? Could you spin by me? It's kind of washing off now, so I don't know what I was going to say. Dude, that was something you rapped once upon a time?
Now, if you know anything about Drake, then you know that he seldom, if ever, does any type of interviews with any person or company, so this was a huge deal for the internet. Within a couple weeks of the video being posted, it received millions of views. A lot of people on the internet would see this and immediately chalk it up to Bobbi being what's known as an industry plant, or someone that the music entertainment business intentionally placed and made famous in secret to make it appear like she is seemingly blown up on her own out of nowhere. Now, to be fair and give Bobbi some credit, before she made the switch to doing these interviews, she did have a pretty decent sized following on TikTok where she mostly posted content revolving around her and her child and the daily life of being a mother. So it's not to say that she couldn't have blown up like this, but it's kind of hard to believe. Especially with the speed that it happened at and the guests that she seemed to secure on her show. From Drake to Lil Yachty to Offset of the Migos, and she even managed to secure an interview with billionaire and Dallas Maverick owner Mark Cuban, who you might also know from Shark Tank. So of course this level of success will always bring the haters through, and with her it started fast. Drama started where after her and Drake's interview, it was seen that the two seemingly unfollowed each other on Instagram, and a couple days later Bobbi would remove Drake's interview off of her YouTube page. Now, me personally, I need that money, honey. So I definitely would have not deleted it no matter what the beef was about. But hey, that's just my greedy ass. After this though, it would seem that each of her interviews would start doing less and less views, further cementing the fact that she is indeed an industry plant. And if you're a plant, you don't have that strong foundation that others have had to put in the time and effort to work for their spot and build up an audience. Having the same manager as people like Yachty, Drake, Keke Palmer only further cemented the fact that she was a plant, as these people all have long histories of work and have been in the game for many, many years. Whereas Bobbi just seemed to pop up out of thin air and rise to the top. So I think people started seeing her content for what it is. Bland and unseasoned, as Offset put it.
You need a little bit of seasoning. You ain't got no seasoning, man. You like a plain piece of chicken just on the thing. You pull it off, and then you serve the dish. You need some motherfucking seasoning, man. Damn, I'm trying to get you to play. You lost in the sauce. You ain't shaking my hand. We finna get you to 25 million. You know what I'm saying? Just a little sprinkle.
Have a great day,
of seasoning.
Offset.
Just a little seasoning.
All right, you can leave now.
This is my hotel. I paid for this motherfucker. You can leave now.
Of course, she didn't just completely fall off. She's still doing numbers, just not to the effect that she was when she first hit the scene. She would still garner some viral moments though, like with her most recent interview with Sukihana.
What do you know?
That you're a musician. But that's why I'm interviewing you today, so I can get to know you.
So I'm a musician.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck that mean? Make magic or something? What is musician?
I think you're confusing that.
Yeah, I'm not no musician.
I
I make music. I make music. And that's not all I do. I make music, I act. I'm a TV star too, a young mogul.
Just really quick, I think you're confusing.
I'm not confusing nothing because you don't know. You thought that all I was a magician or whatever the fuck you said.
See, that's what I think you think I said.
No,
I said musician, not magician.
I don't think, baby. I don't think. What is that? That's ghetto. I don't think. I know.
So you
think.
I didn't say magician, Suki. I said musician.
But more recent than that was when Bobbi was in the news yet again. This time not for an interview though. It was announced that Bobbi and her husband were getting a divorce. Yikes. Now going back a bit, a lot of people on the web were doing a lot of talking during the Drake interview, alluding to the fact that her and Drake might be doing a little more than just interviews, if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink.
Then I'll come to one of your shows. Are you inviting me to one of your shows?
Yeah, I'd love it.
Am I your type?
I'd do it.
Thank you.
I'd do it. There's you
Not an it.
No, I just meant like
You do it. I asked, am I your type? And you said I do it. It's not funny.
I guess it didn't help that the interview was done in a bed under blankets. Pretty intimate if you ask me. On top of doing this interview in a bed with another man while she's being married, she did also miss her child's first birthday in the process to secure this interview, so that was just another reason the internet has something to say. The couple announced that they had split up in July 2023, and if you're doing your math correctly, would be right after the Drake interview. Now, I'm no ace detective, but if you ask me, I can imagine that might have played at least a teeny tiny part in the reason why they broke up. I mean, aside from the sexual type jokes she would make with her many guests, I can imagine having your wife suddenly blow up and having y'all's life change suddenly could take a harsh toll on any relationship. From being gone all the time and missing out on family affairs to pursuing your social media career could affect any relationship. But I don't blame the two for splitting, because if that was my girl doing comfy bed interviews and asking questions like she does, oh yeah, she for the streets and she gotta go. And it would seem that Bobbi is quick to switch between men, as a recent video posted shows her getting a little handsy with Ryan Garcia.
Look it, watch how I show power without hurting.
Oh my god, that hurt.
Stop it. That hurt?
Yeah, I feel like, can I put two of my hands together?
Don't do that. It's gonna go.
Okay.
Alright, so
Which is like maybe gentle.
Alright.
Okay. Well, it's not, that was like, is that you being gentle? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Do you notice I'm giving you angles though?
Oh, I do.
So,
I'll be.
see? So, see? Good adjustment. Now I'm going this way. You understand the whole concept though?
Yeah.
To never let you like know what I'm
I
doing.
just don't get why.
And then I'm like this. And then I'm like that.
Foxy.
Bro, you're running fast, man. Relax.
Either way you put it, it's no doubt that this girl had a hell of a glow up in 2023 and had many viral moments, regardless of how you think she got them. But only time will tell if she continues to keep her spotlight in the game and grow as an influencer, or if all the hype is really true and she's just a talentless plant who will eventually see her demise as she falls into obscurity. Now me personally, I think her interviews are okay, and I've never really had a problem with her, so I would like to see her grow and expand. But I'm not the law of the net and I don't make the rules, the masses do. So we shall see where this road leads for this preppy podcaster. Well, that's it guys, that was a look at Bobbi Althoff and her rise to fame. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and comment, subscribe if you haven't already, as I'm on my journey to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm almost halfway there. I'd love for you to be part of the OG squad. Thanks for watching, and until next time.
I'm a nigga. I'm not from England.
Okay, bye.